This is EGK, and we are still doing the challenge. And we are on the Secret Sand, and we're trying to catch 2 frogs. And I had to go to Oasis Springs to the lounge, and I found a frog over here. This is what they look like. And then you click on it, and you look for frogs. It looks like a little well thing. She's gonna go catch a frog, hopefully. I did look at Willow Creek, but I don't think it was warm enough for frogs. So here it is warm. Okay. We got a spotted heart frog. Now let's look around. And usually they're by the water-ish. So I like to look by the water. I'm not seeing any frogs. If you do own the Solani pack with the mermaids, I do suggest looking there. If you can put your thing at summertime, that would be good. Okay, I'm not seeing any more frogs. So we're gonna have to travel. I'm looking one more time. These things you can dig up and get some good stuff. See, dig, I'll show you. Since we're here, I'll just show you. Those are not the frogs, though. Not seeing any frogs. You got a fire opal. And that's a crystal. So if you own the crystal pack, that would help you with the crystal pack. Okay, I did see a plant over here. Oh, there's another thing you can dig. I like to look around and see what they have. Just because, I mean, sometimes you can get, and there's also a plant over here that you can harvest, maybe. It's a wildflower. It's out of season. Never mind. I like to look around when I go to a world, and just to see what other kind of stuff I can get. While I'm looking for frogs. And there is an aspiration. I'll show you. There is an aspiration where you can, I think it's under knowledge. No. Well, you can, oh, it's under nature. Under nature, where you can, the curator, where you can collect 10 collectibles. I like to try to get 1,000 points to kind of can do that. Okay. So this one looks a little bit different. It's not the crystals. You just never know what you're going to find. And she found a fossil. Limestone, it should have a fossil. Okay, we're going to travel to Solani. Hopefully you own Solani. Like I said, that's the... I'm not going to take nobody with us. And that's the mermaid pack. And usually it is warm there because you want to go somewhere warm to find the frogs. If it's not warm, you probably will not find the frogs. Okay. We are going to go to Solani. And we're going to go by water, so we're going to go... I'm probably going to just go on this little island over here. You can go to the beach and stuff. I think we're going to look here. Sometimes it takes a while to find the frogs. Yeah, and the loading time, I know. It takes a while. Hopefully we'll find more frogs. Okay. I like to keep it on pause. Just because. And now we're going to look for frogs. We are by the water. You can fish here. You can fish there. Oh, I'm not seeing no frogs. This is one of my favorite packs. You can play in the waterfall. Oh, you can attract frogs in the waterfall. Let's do that. I did not know you could do that. As you can see, I like to change my person with the outfits. Change the hair and the outfits. This is one of the outfits that we got. Hopefully I can swim over there. She's not very high fitness, so she's struggling a little bit. There we go. There's a mess. There is a challenge that you can clean up the island. Okay, let's see if I can. Hidden lifestyle in progress. Oh, wow. Look, there's a frog. Catch frogs. Yay. Look at all the frogs. Yeah, there's a lot of frogs. Ah, we caught one. Yay. We caught a striped dirt frog. Okay. And there we go. Now we got the 2 frogs. I think. That didn't count? That's actually catching the frogs. Why did that not count? Okay, so that does not count. Well, I thought that would count. Because she wants to free dive. We're not going to do that. We got to find the little frogs. Yeah, so don't do it that way. Because apparently, it does not count. We can clean this up. Why not? Okay. Well, maybe we'll just travel to another area. There's a cave right here. You can explore. But that's for another day. We'll do that later. We're going to travel somewhere else because that didn't count. Okay. Not take nobody with us. We're going to go clean that up real quick. I don't know why that didn't count. She actually caught frogs. Really? Okay, we're going to clean up this junk. And then we're going to go to the beach. Maybe we can find stuff on the beach. Or maybe we should go back to, well, the oasis. I thought that would work. I really, really, really did. That's... okay. Should I go back or should I go to the beach? I know it takes forever to load. That's why I don't like... We'll go to the beach real quick. I'm trying not to waste time, but I also want to look while I'm here. I know loading time takes a lot of time. But we'll see. Yeah, so I'm showing you what not to do. That's great. Come on. I wish the loading time didn't take forever. have some frogs over here. If not, we'll go back to the oasis. Because sometimes it reloads and you get frogs. And throughout the day, it will get warmer, so that's always a good thing. Come on, let's see. Okay. I'm gonna put it on pause. And it's still pretty warm here, so I like to look on the beach. This is a really pretty pack. This is one of my favorite packs. But I am not seeing no frogs. Nope, 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 nope. That is so surprising. I'm gonna put it on play. Maybe it will load some frogs. I don't know. I'm not seeing no frogs. But hey, you get to look around. So you have to look for any, select any pond. Okay, we're gonna go back. So I guess we can go to ponds. That would be awesome if I could find a frog in a pond. Not in the waterfall. But I guess they want to keep you to the packs, to the main packs, you know what I mean? Which makes sense. But that's okay. Trying to catch 2 frogs. I did not realize it was going to take so long to catch 2 frogs. I thought this part would be quick for some reason. Come on. Okay, we're going to get out of this pack. We're going to go back to the Oasis Springs. That's where I can find the most frogs usually. But we are going to maybe go by a pond. So maybe we'll go over at this blink lot. Maybe I should go by the pond. Springscape. Let's go over there. Hopefully we can find a frog in the pond. Yeah, it's mostly loading time. But yeah, at least I found one frog fast. in this area. Okay, loading time. Okay, we're gonna push pause. Now it's cool here. Oh, okay. Let's find that pond. Oh, it wasn't. Maybe we're not close enough. Or maybe it wasn't really a pond. Shoot. I'm not finding no frogs. Okay. So now you know a couple places. I am gonna make another video and find the frogs.